Ordinarily, I go to the woods alone, with not a single friend, for they are all smilers and talkers and therefore unsuitable. I don't really want to be witnessed talking to the catbirds or hugging the old black oak tree. I have my way of praying, as you no doubt have yours. Besides, when I'm alone, I can become invisible. I can sit on the top of a dune as motionless as an uprise of weeds until the foxes run by unconcerned. I can hear the almost unhearable sound of the roses singing. If you have ever gone to the woods with me, I must love you very much. I got saved by poetry, and I got saved by the beauty of the world. That's the line from Mary Oliver that sparked a desire for me to know more about her work and her life. And I wondered what would happen if I borrow the bones of someone else's creative routine. If every day I wrote in the same ritualistic way that Oliver did. I'm normally someone that waits for inspiration to hit me before I write, and then when the muse comes, I write in frantic spurts, barely sleep for days. And although I have hundreds of poems, I've never been dedicated to the practice of writing, even though I love it with all my heart. So I'm gonna try something new. I'm gonna write in the way that Mary Oliver did for 30 days, and I'm gonna do as much as I can in an identical manner. And I'm just gonna see what happens, with no pressure to come out with some sacred piece of poetry, just to try something. So the framework is that Mary Oliver wrote about the world around her. She observed with feeling. She woke around 5 a.m., she walked in nature every single day, and she scribbled as she wandered. She wrote everything by hand. She would have her say by 9 a.m., and then she would revise later. And importantly, she would throw a poem away once in a while. So I'm going to observe with empathy, and I, like Mary Oliver, will write for every holy thing that I believe in. I've always been someone who really loves to be alone, and I don't mean shut off from all life. I feel very energized around the flora and the fauna, but I do need a lot of space from humans. So I feel like Mary Oliver is definitely a kindred spirit of mine, and I hope she wouldn't mind me saying that. How the Oregon grape is learning from the roses to become violent, to become more weapon, to become more thorn. And how we can't separate the thorn from the medicine. Not really. It will soothe my skin in a balm, but cut the belly of a deer in the wild. So Mary used to hide pencils all around her woods so that she would never be without a way to write down her inspiration. And I thought that was really beautiful, especially because this is something that I want to continue on doing. Who knows, maybe I'll do this for the rest of my life. I love it. I love the ritual of being out here, and it's become a meditation. And even though I'm walking pretty much the same trail every day, I'm noticing new things. It feels so novel. Every single day I'm noticing different types of birds, different trees that I've never really talked to before. So yeah, I'm gonna hide some pencils around the woods today. There's like these little green fairy mushrooms, and they're so cute, and I feel like they will keep my pencil safe from the beavers. I think by week 2, it became really magical. Being out here every day, I feel as if time is slower. I'm beginning my days away from my phone and my laptop, so I didn't have as many distractions, and my days are actually feeling a lot longer. I had to rely on my feeling and the words that I had in my heart because obviously I didn't have my phone, so no thesaurus out here in the woods. And I really loved it. I'm getting into the groove. There's something so incredible about finding ritual and doing something every single day. I'm really bad with that. I'm very inconsistent. I usually just write when inspiration hits me. But being out here every single day and just knowing that that is what I'm here to do and to be a moving target for inspiration. And I feel alive.